AITA for moving in with my paternal grandparents despite my mom's strong protest. I, 18F, moved in with my paternal grandparents 3 weeks ago. Context: I turned 18 3 weeks ago. My mom did not want me to live with them and she strongly opposed it for the 2 months she had known I wanted to. I didn't actually tell her. She heard me talking to my brother, 16, about it. My mom hates my paternal grandparents and she hates that my brother and I love them and still talk to them. Things got bad several years ago. So my parents were married, had me and my brother. Dad died when we were 7 and 5. Mom and grandparents fought because of funeral arrangements. Mom wanted to go against Dad's written wishes while my grandparents wanted to support them. They had a strained relationship after that and my grandparents had to sue for grandparents' rights to see me and my brother. When I was 10, Mom remarried. Her husband has 3 kids. His older 2 are from his first marriage, his youngest is from a different relationship. Mom adopted his youngest because her mom was not in her life. The youngest has a lot of health and medical issues. She's diabetic, has asthma, has some stomach and digestive issue and she has a heart defect. My mom and her husband struggled to pay for some of the medications and the cheaper alternatives weren't working for her. They tried to cut all the corners they could and he got a second job to pay more but the price of some of her meds went really high. My mom asked my grandparents for help paying for them. She was freaked out at the time because the youngest was getting sick a lot and the doctor was concerned she was getting worse. So Mom wanted my grandparents to alleviate the stress and help pay for some of the meds since they could afford it and they spoiled me and my brother. My grandparents said no. Mom pleaded with them and suggested she would work on paying them back someday if they were really unwilling to help but that it was something that could cost a child her life. My grandparents still refused. Mom was furious. About 2 years after that they had managed to get on top of things and Mom tried to end grandparents' rights in court but lost. She never forgave my grandparents and she has expressed a lot of bitterness and hate toward them ever since and has discouraged me and my brother from loving them. She told us we should hate that they would do that to our family. None of this hurt mine and my brother's relationship with our grandparents. I don't feel any anger or hard feelings toward them for the decision. I still love them. I think Mom was really unfair to the 2 of us when she was spewing all that anger about them. I didn't want to be around it more and wanted to spend more time with my grandparents so we talked and agreed I could move in when I was 18 and I did. But my mom is furious. Her husband said I am never allowed in their house again. Mom told me I have betrayed my family for people who could happily be evil to a child. AITA